Okay, I'm going through Switch Cottage paper 1, 2019. First question is question 5. Okay, so the question is asking which one is the best deduction, meaning you can confirm from what is being said in the question. Okay, so they say compound Q is reacting with zinc and sodium carbonate, or rather mixing, okay, not reacting, mixing. Okay, and then this mixture is reacted with hydrochloric acid. So these are the products formed: salts, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide. Okay, so zinc plus acid. Okay, when you react with zinc and acid, you will form zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Okay, so if I have to balance them, okay, so salt is formed. Okay, hydrogen is formed. Okay, from this reaction. Okay, then if I have sodium carbonate with hydrochloric acid, I will form sodium chloride plus CO2 plus H2O. Okay, so in this case, I will also form my salts. Okay, and then I have my carbon dioxide. Okay, however, I realize, hey, I also have hydrogen sulfide formed. So where does this hydrogen sulfide, or rather where does this element sulfur come from? It has to be from Q. Okay, because zinc does not have sulfur, sodium carbonate does not contain sulfur. So I can confirm that Q contains sulfur. So the best answer is actually D. Okay, because I cannot confirm whether carbon comes from Q. So most of you chose A. But carbon can be from carbonate, right? Hydrogen can be from acid, my hydrochloric acid. So that's why the only thing I can confirm is sulfur is from Q. Okay? Alright, then the next question, question 8. Okay, now question 8, from this reaction, mole ratio is 2:1:2. Okay, and you are given this. You are given. So hydrogen and oxygen, this is 2:1. Okay, however, I'm given 3 moles of hydrogen. I'm given. If I'm using 3 moles of hydrogen, I will use or need 1.5. Okay, so if I'm using 3 moles of hydrogen given, I'll need this. However, according to the question, I'm provided with 2 moles of oxygen. So this is in excess. Because I'm provided with 2 moles, but I only need 1.5 to react with 3 moles. Okay, so my hydrogen is the limiting. Okay, so let's take a look at the reaction again. Hydrogen, 2 units of hydrogen reacts with 1 unit of oxygen. And this will produce 2 units of water or steam. If I'm given 3 units of hydrogen, I will only need 1.5. And from this, I'll produce 3 moles of steam. Therefore, answer cannot be A and B. Okay, since I only need 1.5, I'm given 2, I will have this leftover excess. Okay, so that's why answer is C. Alright, next one, question 13. Now question 13, I'll need you all to recall your reactivity series. Okay, please. Okay, potassium, stop, sodium, calling me, calcium, magnesium, a cute zombie, I for iron, I like, okay, which is the lead, him, hydrogen, calling, me, smart, silver, and girl. Okay, your go. Okay, please stop calling me a cute zombie. I like him, calling me smart girl. Okay, so the first one, you look at here, lots of bubbles. So this is the most reactive. And then of course this is the least reactive. So you look at the temperature here. Okay, surrounding temperature started at 24 and it ended at 85 degrees Celsius. So this is very exothermic. Okay, your surrounding reaction increases in temperature. Okay, so which statement is true? Okay, which statement is true? So the most reactive is 1, followed by 3, followed by 4, followed by 2. So this is the least reactive. Okay, so which statement is true? Method 3 will displace 2 and 4. Is it true? More reactive? Is method 3 more reactive than 2 and 4? And the answer is yes, it can displace. So 3 can displace 2 and 4 from their sort. Okay, from their sort. So 1 is definitely correct. Okay, then they say, okay, method 1 is likely to be obtained from electrolysis. So this method 1 is very reactive. And we know very reactive metals, okay, here are obtained from electrolysis. Okay, so that's why statement 3 is correct. Okay, what about statement 2? Now, for it to be extracted by carbon, it must be it must be below carbon. So these are extracted by carbon. Okay, which means that this carbon here, this carbon is able to displace zinc, able to displace iron, able to displace lead from their oxides because carbon is higher in the reactivity series. That's why carbon can reduce them. Okay, and they also react with acid. Okay, they also react with acid, so they are moderately reactive. Okay, they are the least reactive, but they are still reacting with acid because they are above hydrogen. Okay, so I repeat, zinc, iron, lead, they are above hydrogen, meaning they can react with acid. Okay, they are below carbon, that's why carbon can displace them out from the oxide. Okay, so the best answer is A. Okay, for question 20, okay, only 14 got it correct. Okay, which one is not obtained from cracking? Okay, not obtained from cracking. So cracking means break into smaller chain. Okay, break into smaller chain. So I have 1, 2, okay, 2 carbon plus 7 carbon, total 9 carbon. So when I want to crack means I will make it into shorter chain. So from 9 carbon become maybe 4 or 5 or 6 carbon. Okay, so answer cannot be, so the compound that cannot be obtained is B. Because if you look at it, this is 9 carbon, total 10 carbon. I cannot be obtaining something with longer chain because cracking means breaking into shorter ones. Okay, whereas the rest is here, option A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So shorter. Option C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, also shorter. Option D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, also shorter. So that's why option B for question 20 is not correct. Okay?